last Saturday 43-39, and then beat Almena Northern Valley on Tuesday 47-44. They are currently the number 1 seed in their sub-district, which begins in 2 weeks. The Trojans are 10-10 on the season, and after breaking a 3-game losing streak on Tuesday against Arapahoe, they took on the Norton Blue Jays last night. The Trojans started out ice cold and trailed 12-3 after the first quarter. The Trojans remained cold in the second quarter and were outscored 14-6 to trail 26-9 at half. But the Trojans didn't quit, and they got hot in the third quarter, outscoring the Blue Jays 13-10 to cut the lead to 36-22 going into the fourth. The Trojans got red hot and cut the lead down to 4 points late in the game, but the Blue Jays would make their free throws down the stretch. The Trojans outscored them 26-19 in the fourth quarter, but couldn't get the win as the Blue Jays held on 55-48. The Trojans tied a school record with 14 3-pointers last night. Carson Trompke had a team-high 18 points, and Will Taylor added 11 to be the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. The Trojans are currently number 3 in their sub-district, which begins in 2 weeks. We will take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear what Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard had to say following last night's game and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Hi, I'm Callie Nelms with Hilltop Seats. Everyone knows it's pretty rough out there. I mean, worse than a 1-ton down a washboard road. Rough. From wildfires to no rain, it's definitely been a challenging year. But before we set sights on 23, let me just say thank you for supporting Hilltop Seats and my family. Now is the time to pray for rain and game plan for a better 2023. Hilltop Seats. Success from the ground up.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
Once again, I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, man, just a horrible first half shooting, or you probably would have won this game if you could have made some baskets in that first half.
Yeah, pretty much abysmal. It was kind of the word that I've been using first half. Went in there with 9 points, and I thought our defense was actually fine. It's a pretty good offensive team. We held them to 26 in the first half, and just kind of told the boys, if we shoot like we normally do, and we make 2 more threes, and we missed a few layups in that first half as well. We'd be right there, and we felt like if we could come out and maybe hit a 3 the first possession. The girls were down 26-12, and that would make it 26-12. And all of a sudden they were in the game, and so we kind of used that as our tool to kind of tell the boys, we're a good enough shooting team where we could get really hot here. I don't think Coach Wood or I anticipated us getting that hot. That was pretty much ridiculous. But it was a fun second half. I told Coach going into halftime, I feel like this is lazy coaching, but I kind of just want to say, guys, if we just make shots, we're going to be fine. Right. We're kind of doing some good things defensively and actually doing good things ball movement wise. The shots just aren't falling. And so we had that written on the board before the game. We circled it. We said, this is kind of where it's at. We got to pick up the defensive effort a little bit. We shored up a few things on that end. And all of a sudden the shots started falling like crazy. And, that was pretty nuts in the second half. Yeah, you only had 2 3-pointers in the first half of your 9 points. The other one was an old-fashioned 3-point play by Will Taylor. Yeah. Then you had 12 in the second half. I mean, so you guys did come alive there.
I mean, the only time I thought your defense maybe lapsed a little bit was right at the start of the third quarter. You made that first basket, and then all of a sudden they scored like 6 or 8 points on you right away, kind of extended that lead, and then you said, okay, wait a minute, let's get the defense back.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the game was fine again.
Right. Jones is a really, really talented player. He just, moves different out there. You can just tell he's on a little bit of a different level than anybody else on the court. Maybe with the exception of Hauser, because he's kind of the same way, just with his size and combination of skill and size. And, those two guys are a problem. And we just individually, didn't do a great job, but it's got to be a team effort against guys like that. And we weren't in our gaps. We were trying to, reach in, which has worked against some guys lately, and it's not going to work against those two. They're going to put the ball away. They're going to finish around the rim. Like you said, early in the third quarter, we kind of let those guys, get a couple in a row. It was just a weird game, I suppose. It just felt like if we stayed the course, if we kept doing what we were doing, the result should be better than it was in the first half. Again, I don't think we expected it to be what it was in the second half. I told Coach there as soon as Mav hit that last one, I said, I don't know the last time Cambridge scored 40 and a half. I know it hasn't been since we were here, or since we've been coaching. But it definitely wasn't the last time they scored 9 in the first half, right. And then, came out with 39 in the second half. Just a confusing game a little bit. I know I'm a little bit at a loss for words just at how it just the skies opened up and all the threes started falling. It reminded me a little bit of that Maxwell first half.
Yes.
That's kind of the other time where that has happened for us. I would just love for it to happen for a whole game. Maybe we don't go 12 for whatever it was, 16 in the second half, but just more consistent with our shots. It's something that we've been preaching all year. But I do like to think that that's hard work paying off for these guys, because the guys who hit, a lot of them there have been in the gym at 6 a.m. On days when we have games, days we have practice, and that's kind of the culture we're trying to build. Is just a culture we're going to live in the gym. We're going to shoot better than other teams. We're going to be one of the better shooting teams in our area. And all of a sudden, for a half, it was true. And it's kind of funny. It was actually for 2 halves. It just wasn't our first half. It was the JV half over there. Right. We scored 30 points in a JV half, which was pretty crazy. And it was kind of the same deal where the threes were just raining. And, it's kind of why we threw some of those guys out there in that first half, because they had been so hot in that JV game. It was kind of like, can they give us a spark? And, it turned out they could. It just took till after halftime. Yep.
So tomorrow night, the Alma Cardinals, you head out on the road to Alma. They were number 1 in the RPAC, but you have not faced them yet. Got beat in the opening round of the RPAC. Talk to us about Alma, what you know about them, and how do you guys get the W tomorrow night?
Yeah, really, really good team. Really, really, good defensively. They're playing a little more man. They kind of started the year playing a lot of zone, and they're mixing them both in, but they're flying around defensively. Their closeouts are almost always perfect, and their gaps and help are really good as well. It's going to be a similar defensive challenge to what we faced tonight, and obviously that gave us a lot of fits in the first half. They're just really well coached, really athletic. They got a lot of long guys that make it tough to get through a gap because they got their arms out there, covering 6 feet of ground. They're good at closing out on shooters. They have a lot of talent offensively as well. Obviously, Kermode was their leading scorer last year, and he's almost like their third option this year, which is just crazy because he was tough. They scored 59 against us that last time we played them last year, and he's playing really well. He's playing at a high level. He's shooting the ball well. He's attacking the hoop well. And he's kind of enjoying, I think, having a little bit of the pressure off. Jake and Neal is playing at a high level. He's kind of running the point for him. He's playing, a similar role to Carson. Maybe doesn't have to score quite as much, but when he's open, he's letting it fly. He's attacking the hoop, creating for others. And then this freshman they have is a pretty special athlete, Biscup. He just does kind of all the little things really well, and he's 6'3" and kind of a freak athlete as well. So. When you're doing the little things well and you're cutting to the hoop well, you're going to make a lot of shots when you're that athletic. Yes. And so it's going to be a tough matchup. I went through 3 guys there, and I'm thinking, and then Bruh and Herrick both shoot the ball really well. And then they bring a couple more freshmen off the bench, and they're just really deep, really, really talented, really athletic. It's going to be a huge challenge, especially going down there tomorrow night. Our defense is going to have to be better than it was tonight, which is saying something because, like I said, I didn't think it was bad tonight. It's just going to have to be, at a little bit different level, just because we probably aren't going to shoot that well. And right. So, our defense is going to have to be a little bit better so that if we don't hit 14 threes, we can hang around. And then hopefully we make some shots. And, hopefully this is maybe just the the thing we needed to get the confidence going and feel like those shots are going to go in. But I still just feel like even in that first half, I just am seeing strides from the guys, and that's huge. You expect that out of your freshmen, but we're seeing it from Ben and Brohdey. Just as they're getting, toward the end of their first year playing varsity basketball, they're looking better. Will's kind of coming to the end of his career here, and he's realizing that, and he's had 3 really good games in a row here.
Yes.
We're really excited about that, and Carson's kind of staying the course, and so we're excited about how we're playing. We talked going into this game, after the Arapahoe game. We know what the schedule looks like the rest of the way. It's going to be some battles, and if we aren't ready to play, it's not going to be a battle, and it's going to be like the first half was tonight. So we're excited for this, home stretch here of the season. Hopefully we can carry some momentum over from the second half tonight and into tomorrow night.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and talking to us. Sorry you didn't pull out the win tonight, but good luck tomorrow night against the Cardinals. Let's go get one.
I heard you right before I hopped on. We had to have at least tied the school record for made threes there. We pulled it up on NSA, and there was no Cambridge. They list everyone who's made 15 in the game. There was no Cambridge on that list, so at least we tied it, which is pretty nuts, but pretty cool for our boys, I suppose. But yeah, let's go get one tomorrow night, Trent.
All right. Davis Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break. When we come back here, wrap up the Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show and more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Why is Taco John's new Valuist menu nothing like other value menus? Because it's the baconiest, steakiest, most deliciousest value menu ever. It's also the chicken bacon guac street tacoiest and the cheesy bacon ranch loaded potato oleiest for only $1, $2, or $3. And now try our new spicy steak and potato griller for $3, or our smooth cold brew coffee in vanilla or mocha for just $2. The new Valuist menu is better than the rest. Only at Taco John's. Download our app for exclusive deals.
Let's go!
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. This is high school basketball on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Back out to Carson Trompke. Makes a shot fake. Gets inside. Puts the shot up and in. Carson Trompke with 6 for the Trojans. Rebound. Detterding. Puts the shot up and in. He's going to drive inside. Elbow shot. Banks it in. Back up top. J.C. Kent. Wide open 3. Buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studio. This is your Taco John's pregame show. You're getting ready to do the starters here. Mark's Pharmacy, Know Your Number, bringing you the starters. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. 70 million American adults have high blood pressure. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Cardinals, number 0, a 6'4 senior, Peyton Herrick. Number 1, a 6-foot freshman, Tucker Biscup. Number 3, a 6-foot senior, Ryan Kermode. Number 10, a 5'11" senior, Ryan Brew. And number 11, a 5'8" junior, Jake Neal. Head coach Mike Ford, assistant coach Matt Hageman, and Josh Quinn for the Cardinals. For the Trojans tonight, it'll be number 11, a 6-foot junior, Carson Trompke. Number 12, a 6'2 senior, Will Taylor. Number 13, a 6-foot junior, Ben Hoberty. Number 14, a 5'6 freshman, Brady Allmeyer. And number 22, a 6'4 junior, Brohdey Wood. Clay Shepard, head coach, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. It'll be Wood and Herrick doing the jumping here. Trojans going left to right, Cardinals right to left, and it's controlled by Brady Allmeyer. So the Trojans get the opening tip. Trompke's got it, working right side up high against Neal. Going to get the screen, goes left side to Allmeyer. He'll drive baseline, gets inside, and he's hammered. Ryan Brew came right down on top of him on the shot fake. And it'll be Trojan basketball underneath their own basket. Carson Trompke inbound it, box set out of the Trojans. Going to try to get it in. They get it into Hoberty. He has the ball knocked away, but he runs it down. Skip pass over to Allmeyer here on the right side, up high. Goes back over to Will Taylor. It's knocked away by Jake and Neal. And now the ball's going to go out of bounds. And it will be Cardinal basketball. Goes off Will Taylor. So Brew will inbound it for the Cardinals. Man-to-man defense coming from both teams here. Herrick gets it back to Brew. He'll work against Will Taylor. Goes down to Biscup in the Far corner, back up top to Herrick now. Jake and Neal. Lob pass in for Herrick. It's thrown away by Trompke. Into the hands of Ben Hoberty. Tried to alley-oop. That's not going to work against that defense. Trompke back out to Will Taylor. Back to Trompke on the wing. Comes up top to Hoberty. Hoberty. Spin move. Kicks it back over to Will Taylor. Now in the corner, Trompke. Going to take the shot fake. Comes around. Gets it back up top. Ben Hoberty. Wide open three. Buried it. Ben Hoberty gives the Trojans the first lead of the night, 3-0. Bizcup bringing it up for the Cardinals. We picked up by Trompke. Goes top to key. Goes to Kermode. Off to Jake and Neal. Neal goes inside. This is number 10 with it. Brew, and he's going to be fouled. This is on Brohdey Wood or Will Taylor. Let's see. It's on Brohdey Wood, his first. So both teams with one foul here tonight in this opening quarter. 6:52 left here. 3-0 Trojans. Cardinals to inbound it. Brew to inbound a box set out of the Cardinals. Going to get it into Bizcup, and he's going to be fouled here by Trompke. Trompke's first foul. Have it underneath their own basket up this side now. Box set. They get it in. This is Neal for three, and he ties the ball game up. Trompke bringing it down the floor for the Trojans. Gets the right side up high. Gets past Wood. Gets it off to Will Taylor. Taylor drives. Spin move. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Hoberty had the hot hand last night, or the night before. On Tuesday night, here's Will Taylor for three. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound Kermode for the Cardinals. About threw it away. Bizcup able to pick it up. Bizcup, right side up high. Going to come back up to Kermode. He'll take the three. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Brohdey Wood gets the rebound. Hands it off to Trompke. Trojans quickly up the floor. Trompke into Hoberty at the short corner down low. Puts it up, and it won't go. Rebound. Brohdey Wood had it taken away, but Will Taylor gets it. Here's Allmeyer. Top of the key, wide open three, and it won't go. Rebound comes down to Bizcup, and Hoberty's going to foul him. Third Trojan foul right there. Coach Shepard talking to the bench says, we got to quit that right there. That was an over-the-back call and a silly one. He had no chance to get that rebound. So Neal will bring it up for the Cardinals. Going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Tied at 3, 5:52 left here in the opening period. Bizcup off to Brew. Back to Bizcup on the right wing. Back up top it comes to Herrick. Off to Kermode. Now to Brew. He's going to take the mile-long three, and it's an air ball. Oh, Herrick just shoved Brohdey Wood out of the way and got the rebound. Neal's got it now. And missed the two-handed shove right there. Back up top, Kermode. Left side, Herrick. Down the corner, it's Brew. Brew back up top to Kermode, guarded by Hoberty. Goes back up top to Brew. Brew going to try to drive, throws it right to Brohdey Wood. He thought one of his players was going to be rolling. It wasn't. Trompke, a 1-on-4 break into the middle of the lane. He missed a shot. It looked like he got tripped up a little bit. Might have been just over his own foot, though. So Jake and Neal. It's a good move by Trompke, but kind of lost control there at the end. Here's Bizcup working against Trompke. Spin move. Kicks it back up top to Brew. Brew, top of the key, hands it off to Kermode. He goes down the lane, kicks it off to Bizcup. Three on the way. It's too long, and it's rebounded by Hoberty. Hoberty off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer going to get inside against Brew. Has it knocked away, and it's on the floor. It's going to be picked up. Got to call a foul on Allmeyer, and that's a fourth Trojan foul, but just one for the Cardinals. They're trying to get it in. They get it into Bizcup. He'll be picked up by Trompke. Going to push it, work him up the floor. Goes to the right side. Trompke guards him, gets it off to Neal. Now up to Brew. Back to Neal on the right wing, working against the freshman Allmeyer. Tries to drive, turns, kicks it back up top. It's Brew, back off to Kermode, down the lane, blocked by Will Taylor. Off to Bizcup, he gets it inside, back out, wide open, Peyton Herrick for three. It's off the back of the rim, won't go, and Will Taylor gets the rebound. Trompke with it now. Up the floor comes to Will Taylor, working against Kermode, back to Trompke. Trompke working against Neal, spin move inside, puts a shot up, it goes. Trompke gives his first basket of the night. It's 5-3 Trojans. Here is Brew with it. Off to Jake and Neal. Neal working right side up high. Hands it off to Brew. Brew back to the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Kermode. Right side, Peyton Herrick, guarded by Wood. Gets it off the left side here to Brew. He's going to take the three. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. Will Taylor comes up with it. Hands it off to Trompke. Trompke on the left wing. Shot fake. Now takes the three and buries it. Trompke's got 5 for the Trojans, and they're up by 5, 8-3. Here goes inside. Bizcup working against Trompke. Puts it up and in. His first basket of the night makes it 8-5. Up the floor comes Hoberty. Down into the short corner. Come back up top to Trompke. Left side, Will Taylor. Down the corner to Allmeyer. He'll come back up top. Hoberty wide open three. Can't get this one to go. Ball tipped around. It's Will Taylor had it, and now it's Peyton Herrick with it. Out to Jake and Neal. Here come the Cardinals on the run. Neal on the left wing. Picked up by Allmeyer. Comes back up top to Brew. Down to Herrick in the corner. Herrick skip pass back up top to Kermode. Kermode goes right side to Brew on the wing. Going to hand it off to Herrick. Herrick traveled. Drug his pivot foot there. Trojan basketball. 8-5 your score. 2:25 left here in the first quarter. Trojans with the lead in the ball. Trompke got it going left to right. Trompke over to Will Taylor. Back to Trompke. Back to Will Taylor on the right wing. Back to Trompke, top of the key. They go left side to Allmeyer. Back up time to Trompke. Now back to Taylor on the right. Back to Trompke. He'll take the three. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Will Taylor with the rebound. And throws it out, but it's stolen by Bizcup. Tried to get it out to Allmeyer. Bizcup down the lane, lays it up and in. 8-7. Trompke, top of the key. Goes to Allmeyer on the left wing. Wide open three. Got it. They hit 14 last night. They've got 3 tonight. 11-7 is your score. Trojans up by 4. Minute 40 left in the first quarter. Kermode hands it off. Nope, fakes it to Neal, who get a call for a travel there. Here's Herrick with an NBA three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Will Taylor skies up and gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Trompke. Trompke had Hoberty and missed him. Trompke on the ring. Going to work inside against Neal. Comes back up top, throws it right to Kermode. Another one of them, just like the girls were doing, did not look behind him, and now we got a foul from behind on Allmeyer. It's going to be his second. Allmeyer picks up his second, and that'll send Jake and Neal to the free throw line. See if Coach Shepard leaves Allmeyer in the ballgame at the minute 18 left in the first. Neal hits the first free throw. He's got 4 for the Cardinals. Checking in the ballgame for the Cardinals is number 4, Xavier Mitchell. Ryan Brew will go out for the Cardinals. Neal, shot rolls around, won't go. Will Taylor pulls down the rebound. Trojans up by 3, 11-8. Trompke with the ball on the right wing, working against Neal. All over him. And Coach Shepard just said you got to call that on both ends of the floor, and he was right. Off to Hoberty. Hoberty out to Allmeyer on the wing. Kicks it back up top to Will Taylor. Taylor drives into the free throw line, hands it off to Trompke. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Down to Brohdey Wood. Wood back up to Allmeyer. Now Hoberty. Right side Trompke, wide open three. Can't get it to go. Goes off to the backboard, and Brohdey Wood has the rebound. Trying to go up, lays it up, and in. Brohdey Wood with a strong move right there for the Trojans. Gives them a 5-point lead, 13-8. Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer. And now picked up by Hoberty as he tried to drive, gets it off to Bizcup. Bizcup, the freshman, drives, turns, kicks it back out to Kermode. Kermode runs into Trompke, back up top, Bizcup at the free throw line. Shots on the way, it won't go. Rebounds tipped around, it's picked up by Will Taylor once again. Taylor off to Trompke. 14 seconds left here in the first period. Trojans up by 5. Trompke over to Hoberty. Down the corner. Will Taylor take the three. It's too long. Rebound's going to be ran down by Trompke. Out to Allmeyer for three at the buzzer. Won't go. Yep, Hoberty makes a shot, but they're not going to count it. It's a good call. 13-8, the Trojans with the lead after one. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
Samway's after inventory clearance sale has been extended to February 18th. During inventory, Samway's finds furniture and floor covering throughout the store that must be discounted for quick removal. Translation? Huge savings for you on sofas, reclining sofas, sleepers, living and dining room tables, dinettes, bedroom sets, lamps and wall accessories. But it's bigger than that. Savings on Lazy Boys. New models are restocked. Several rolls of carpet and pallets of laminate and LVP.
You love this store.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC, Cambridge 13, Alma 8. As we start the second period, Alma's got the ball. Jake and Neal going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Works to the right side, hands it off to Herrick. Herrick back up top, comes to Brew. Back inside, it's knocked away. It's on the floor, and now we're going to have a foul called against Will Taylor. They have called 6 fouls on the Trojans now and 1 on Alma. 7:49 left here in the first half. And Jake and Neal will get it in the backcourt for the Cardinals. Comes up, hands it off to Peyton Herrick. Herrick off to Xavier Mitchell. He loses the ball. It almost went out of bounds, but he's able to pick it back up. Now Brew has it. Brew will give it off to Jake and Neal. Neal goes right side to Bizcup. Back up top, Herrick. Herrick off to Mitchell. Mitchell to Brew. Brew drives down the lane, lays it up off the glass, won't go. Will Taylor with another rebound. Kicks it off to Trompke, now to Hoberty. Hoberty going down right down the lane. Nobody stops him, puts it up and in, and we're going to have... What is the call here? Oh, they're going to call Brohdey Wood with a moving screen down here. Looked like a pretty good one out here. 7th team foul now on the Trojans. 1 on the Cardinals here in the first half. 7:18 left, and it's already 17 fouls on the Trojans. Jake and Neal gets it to Peyton Herrick at the free throw line. Turns, kicks it back off to Neal. He'll take the 3 from the volleyball line. Can't get it to go, and Will Taylor skies up and pulls down yet another rebound. And here it is up to Hoberty, down on the side, puts it up and in. Nice pass from Will Taylor to Ben Hoberty. And it's now 15-8. Or excuse me, that was from Trompke to Hoberty. Here's Mitchell with it. Mitchell goes right side to Jake and Neal. Lobs it inside for Herrick. Herrick working against Wood. Shot off the glass too hard. Rebound. Will Taylor. Now we got a foul, and that's going to be on Jake and Neal, and I don't agree with that one either. I should just shut up and do the game. Will Taylor to inbound it here for the Trojans. They lead at 15-8, 6:39 left here in the first half. Trompke going to work to his right side, hands it off to Allmeyer. Cardinals go to a 1-3-1 defense now. Hoberty going to skip pass back over to Trompke on the right wing. Back to Hoberty up top. Wide open 3. It's in and out. Can't get it to go. Brohdey Wood has the shot blocked. Rebound Allmeyer. Goes back out top to Trompke. Trompke working inside. Going to kick it out to Will Taylor. Wide open 3 out of the corner. Too hard. Rebound Allmeyer again. And he's fouled. It's going to be on Mitchell. Allmeyer, the shortest guy on the floor, with him and Jake and Neal about the same height. But Allmeyer's pulling down rebounds right and left on the offensive side. So Trompke inbounded. Box set out of the Trojans. Trompke going to get it into Hoberty, and he's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Fouls on Mitchell. He picks up his second. Acres Equipment of McCook. Amateurs Bar and Grill. Branding Truck and Trailer. Cambridge Telephone. Community Hospital. Corbelli Physical Therapy. Cross Creek Golf Links. And Doyle Auto Repair. Bringing you the ball game. Hoberty's free throw. First one's on the way. It's off the front of the rim and missed it. First Central Bank, First State Insurance of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Great Plains Communications, Hilltop Seeds, Cali and Elms, Hitchin A Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Lifetime Eye Care, and Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, bringing you tonight's contest. 15-8, Trojans. Hoberty trying to extend the lead and does. Hits the free throw. He's got 6. It's now 16-8 with 6:04 left in the first half. Herrick. Trojans have not went to the bench yet once tonight. Herrick hands it off to Neal. Neal working top of the key. Works to the right side, hands it off to Herrick. He'll come back up top to Brew. Brew working to the right wing. And kick it back up top to Biscup. Biscup going to try to drive inside. Knocked away by Allmeyer. Off to Will Taylor. Taylor will wisely slow things down here. Gets it off to Trompke. Left side to Will Taylor, or to Allmeyer. Back to Trompke. Back to Allmeyer here on the right now. Inside it goes to Hoberty. Down the lane out to Will Taylor. Wide open three. Can he get one? He does. Will Taylor buries a three. His first basket of the ball game. Trojans go up by 11, 19-8. And a timeout going to be taken by head coach Mike Ford. Trojans up 19-8, 5:18 left in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trip Thorne back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Trojans lead at 19-8, 5:18 left here in the first half. Cardinals will have the ball going right to left across your radio dial, and they will have it at half court. The Trojans have been on fire here tonight. Kind of starting this game kind of how they finished last night. They've hit 4 threes already. Had 14 last night. Allmeyer, Trompke, Taylor, Wood, and Hoberty, the starters, went the whole game. Nobody's came off the bench yet. Brew, Neal, Herrick, Biscup, and Kermode out there. They're pretty much been, Xavier Mitchell's came in a little bit, but been pretty much the same way. There's Brew, top of the key. Goes right side to Biscup. Ooh, traveled, got away with it. Lobs it inside for Herrick. He goes up and puts it in. Peyton Herrick has his first basket of the night. Makes it 18-10. 19-10, excuse me. And here is Hoberty. Over to Will Taylor. Back up to Hoberty. He'll drive into the free throw line. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Back to Hoberty, left side up high. Over to Trompke, right side. He's going to try to drive against Neal. Back to Hoberty. Left corner to Taylor. Back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty, skip pass, Trompke, going to drive baseline against Neal, kicks back out, Will Taylor, Hoberty, right side, Allmeyer, wide open three, can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down to Biscup. Biscup bringing it up the floor, going to be picked up by Trompke, he'll hand it off to Neal. Neal guarded by the freshman, Allmeyer gets it to Brew, down the corner, it's Herrick. Herrick goes back, should have had that one, Stolt Kermode has it. Brew. Working down inside, drives. Trompke stops him, and he's going to shoot and score. Let's see who the foul's on. It's going to be on Will Taylor, his second. Brew's first basket of the night. Makes it 19-12. Braden Miller getting the first sub for the Trojans. Brohdey Wood will come to the bench. And here's Ryan Brew at the free throw line. It's on the way. He misses it. Rebound. Will Taylor once again, and he has had a night on the boards here in the first half. Kicks it off to Trompke. Over to Allmeyer on the left wing. Back up top it comes to Taylor. Off to Trompke. Trompke looking inside for Miller. Herrick knocks it away. And it'll be Trojan basketball underneath their own basket. Trompke inbound, a box set out of the Trojans. 3:56 left here in the first half. Going to throw it up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer gets it off to Trompke. Short corner to Hoberty. Short corner shot, buried it. Hoberty with 8 now for the Trojans. Makes it 21-12, a 9-point ball game. Down in the corner. This is Kermode. Working back up top. Going to hand it off to Brew. Brew working against Will Taylor. Gets it to Jake and Neal. Neal trying to drive. Kicks it back to Herrick. Herrick, shot fake. Drives down the lane. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Peyton Herrick there. Trojans up 21-14. Trompke with the ball. Up top to Hoberty. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. Down the corner, Will Taylor. He'll take the three. It's too long. Oh, Hoberty had the rebound. Went right through his hands, though. Here's Bizcup. Down the lane. Gets inside, and he throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Trompke with the loose ball. Up ahead it comes. He throws it to Hoberty, but overthrows him. Right idea. Pass just too hard, too far. 21-14. Trojans lead at 3:05 left in the first half. It's like Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, MNB Bank, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer. Into the ballgame comes Markel Mackey for the Trojans. Hoberty will get a seat. 3:01 left in the first half. Jake and Neal to Herrick. Goes to the right side to Brew. He's going to take the NBA three. It's off the back rim, won't go. And Miller gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Allmeyer. Quickly up the floor, Trompke on the left wing, working against Jake and Neal. Neal steals it away from him. Neal down the floor, going to go up, and Trompke's going to hammer him. Neal did a shot fake, and Trompke fouled him. He's going to pick up his second. Fourth Trojan with 2. 9 team fouls on the Trojans, 4 on the Cardinals here in this first half. So Jake and Neal at the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 tonight. He's got 4 points. Neal's free throw off the back of the rim. He missed it. Trompke, Will Taylor, Allmeyer, and Brohdey Wood all have 2. Hoberty has 1 for the Trojans. And Neal's second one swishes it. He's got 5 for the Cardinals. Cuts the lead to 6, 21-15. Trompke, left side to Allmeyer. Down the corner, Will Taylor. Goes back up top to Mackey. Right side, Trompke. Down the corner, Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Will Taylor. About threw it away. Trompke, and it's knocked away by Neal. Goes out of bounds. And Will Taylor will inbound it. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have Coach Kalen Hollander with us. Trompke gets it off to Allmeyer up top, over to Mackey. Mackey back to Trompke. Over to Will Taylor on the left wing. He's going to drive down the lane, has it knocked away, gets it back, kicks it back out, wide open. Trompke didn't take the three, gets it off to Allmeyer. Back to Trompke, down the corner, Will Taylor. Tries to drive, comes back up top, Markel Mackey. Wide open, didn't take the three. Back to Trompke. Comes back up top, Will Taylor. Over to Allmeyer on the left wing, down the corner, Trompke going to try to drive against Neal. Neal takes it away from him again. The second steal for Jake and Neal against Trompke. Neal kicks it off the left side. Kermode working inside, goes down the lane, lays it up and in. Cardinals have cut the lead down to 4 now, 21-17. Minute and a half left here in the first half. Trompke to Will Taylor in the corner. It's been a while since the Trojans have scored. Allmeyer to Trompke on the left side. Trompke inside to Taylor at the free throw line, down the lane, lays it up and in. Will Taylor with 5 now for the Trojans, puts it back to a 6-point ball game, 23-17. Brew hands it off to Neal. Working right side up high, hands it off to Bizcup. Bizcup left side to Kermode, wide open three, and he's short. Rebound Mackey. Here's Trompke with it. Up the floor he comes. Left side, Allmeyer. Going to have a timeout taken by Coach Shepard. 52.3 seconds left. The Trojans lead at 23-17 here in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
At Hogemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with August Miller back zero. Maverick Webb's checked into the ball game for Brady Allmeyer. Hodge Rayburn also in with 52 seconds left here in the third. Hoberty's back into the ball game, works to the right side, gets it off to Rayburn. Now back to Webb. Webb to the free throw line inside the lane, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Back up top, Trompke. He's going to go down left side. Skip pass back up to Hoberty. Wide open three. It's off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound, turned around, and it's lost on the floor. It's picked up by a Rayburn. And we got a traveling call against the Trojans. 29.7 left here in the first half. 23-17. Trojans with the lead. Brew going to bring it up against Rayburn. Gets past him. Gets the top of the key. Hands it off to Neal. He'll be picked up by Webb. Going to hand it off to Bizkop. Bizkop left side to Kermode. Back up top. It's Brew down the lane. Back to Kermode. Knocked away by Maverick Webb. It's on the floor. We got a jump ball. This belongs to the Trojans. 13.3 left. Will Taylor, Brady Allmeyer will check into the ball game. Webb and Rayburn will go out. (23-17) Trojans lead it. 13.3 left here in the first half. Trompke works to the left side, working against number 5 is checked in. That's Isaiah Neal. Allmeyer at the free throw line, can't get the shot to go. Rebound's going to be ran down by Mitchell, who's checked in. Almost taken away by Allmeyer. Here's a shot from half court. It's an air ball. 23-17, the Trojans with the lead at halftime. We're going to take a break. Come back here with your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Coach Kalen Hollander coming up to join us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Give me two.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
See Corbelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Corbelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Corbelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Brought to you by Hoegemeyer, raised local, raised right here. Contact these local agents to find out more. We have Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas, Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska, Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas, Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska, and Extreme Ag in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And it looks like we got some Cambridge kids coming out on the floor here at halftime. They just had the Alma dance team out there. Let's give you the stats for the first half. Waiting for Coach Hollander to come up and join us. I do not see her here tonight, though. For the Cardinals tonight, Peyton Herrick with 4 points, Tucker Biscup with 4, Ryan Kermode with 2, Ryan Brew with 2. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Jacob Neal with 5. He's 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. The Cardinals go 2 of 5 in the first half, 40%. Ryan Brew, Jacob Neal both have a foul. Xavier Mitchell with 2 for the Cardinals. For the Trojans, Carson Trompke with 5, Will Taylor with 5. Ben Hoberty's leading the Trojans right now with 8 points. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 3, Brohdey Wood with 2. The Trojans go 1 of 2 in the first half, 50% here in the first half from the free throw line. Foul-wise, Ben Hoberty with 1, Carson Trompke, Will Taylor, Brady Allmeyer, Brohdey Wood, all with 2. The Trojans led it 13-8. After the first period, outscored the Cardinals 10-9 here in the second to lead at 23-17 at the half. So 23-17, the Trojans lead the Cardinals here at halftime. And they've been hitting the 3 again tonight. They have 4 threes here in this first half. I said they hit 14 last night against the Norton Blue Jays. Came up just a little bit short in that 55-48 loss to the Blue Jays. The girls lost by 1 last night, and of course lost by 10 here tonight. Just could not get anything going against the Cardinals here tonight. So waiting for Coach Hollander to come up and visit with us. Let's take another break, and here she comes across the gym. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back here with Coach Hollander right after this on your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
This is Joan from Stockman's Bank. We are a full-service bank proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and surrounding areas. We provide everything from personal checking accounts to large commercial loans and everything in between. Our friendly staff is ready to help with all your financial needs. Stop by Stockman's Bank in Bartley or call 308-692-3333. We are a proud supporter of the Southwest Rough Riders. Stockman's Bank, we're still the old reliable. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with August Miller back at the studio. This is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. This halftime show brought to you by Hogemeyer, raised local, raised right here. You can also contact these local agents for more information. Monty Hansen in Bickelman, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg. Frac Seed in Norton, Kansas. Boat Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Ag in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And as I said, I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. And Coach, a little rough tonight.
Yes, it's been pretty rough the last 2 nights. It was just kind of one of those games where we struggled again coming out early, and we just like to put ourselves in that hole, and it's hard for us to fight back out of it.
And actually, you guys led after the first quarter 10-9 tonight, but then the second quarter couldn't get a point to go and couldn't get a basket to go. Nope. Only scored 4 points in that second quarter, and actually that's what killed you.
Yes, it was. It was that second quarter, and it always seems like it's one of the quarters, either the first or the second in that first half, that just we struggle with, and I don't know why.
And so, you're talking the third quarter, you both scored 13. You actually had the game down to 4 points at one point. I also had it down to 4 again in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Just couldn't quite get over that hump. They did come back. They outscored to 12-9 in that fourth quarter to get that 10-point win. But, again, no quitting these girls.
No.
There's never going to be, I don't think.
Either. No, that's one thing I am always proud of them is they always fight super hard and they never give up. No matter what the score is, they give it their all. It's just sometimes the ball just doesn't want to fall in that bucket for us. I don't know how many times I was ready to just call a timeout to get that clock stopped because I thought the ball was going in and then it wouldn't go in. So
So tonight, Brylan Springer had another good game, leading scorer once again, 16 points.
Yep.
Really, she battles inside really tough. I mean, she's not that big of a girl, but when you go in against her, you know it.
Yes, she's not like this huge 6'5" girl or anything, but she plays with a big heart, and she knows how to use her body, and she's getting a lot better at just relaxing and going and doing a move and getting her shoulders squared and finishing. And I was really proud of the way that she played tonight.
Miss Darren Johnson tonight. It would have been nice to have another big to put in there.
Yes.
And really battling. She would have been the tallest one on the floor tonight with Addison Seabolds out. So, I mean, probably would have helped you, but as you said before the game when we were talking, better to have her next week than tonight.
Oh, yes, for sure. I got the text from her today that she wasn't feeling well and that she was just going to stay home, and I said, that's okay. Like, I would much rather you heal up tonight so you can have you on Tuesday with fresh legs.
Yes. Jalen Kidd, J.C. Kim both had 8 points tonight. Kind of a team effort after Bryland. I mean, everybody is kind of spread out the scoring-wise, but the Kidd sisters, Jalen saw the anger come out in that second half again.
Yes.
That was on the offensive end. She was dribbling the ball up coming and still saw that fire in those eyes there.
Yeah, if I can get that fire to come out like in that first quarter, like who knows what she could do.
Maybe you need to start picking on her on the bus on the way up here.
Maybe I do. I tell her all the time. I was like, man, what do I need to do to get you angry?
So district start Tuesday night, as you said. You guys are the number 2 seed up there, going to Hayes Center to play the ball games. Maywood, the number 1 seed, they're hosting. So you guys are going to play Sandhills Valley in that opening round. What do you know about Sandhills Valley? Have you even got to watch any tape on them yet?
Not a ton. I've watched a little bit, but they have 2 players that can catch fire and can really shoot when they want to, but they're kind of a hit and miss team. They're either on or they're off, like way worse than us. But I feel like they're a very beatable team, but we have to come out all 4 quarters. Like, we cannot take 1 quarter off at all. We can't take just 2 minutes off. We just need to come out and play a full game for the first time this year.
Yes.
And I feel like on Tuesday we could really do that because, I told them, I was like, there's no going back.
Yeah, it's winter go home now. If you don't win, you're done.
Exactly.
So, and especially after the loss out there, I mean, there's probably no chance of even getting a wild card. I mean, I haven't looked where the district stacked up, but you guys were setting 17th last night, so really needed to win tonight, and maybe a couple more wins to really solidify that. But I mean, it was now you're just going on. It's winter go home. I hope the girls understand that.
I think they do. I think they really understand that, and we kind of had a conversation in the locker room about how we got to figure out what we need to do mentally and get ready and have a good practice on Monday, because Monday we had a really good practice. This last Monday we played really good against Arapahoe, and then on Wednesday we had a really bad practice and we had kind of struggled the last 2 games. So I think they finally realized that what we put into practice is what we get out in the games.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming out and visiting with us. Tough loss tonight, but good luck on Tuesday night against Sandhills Valley.
Thank you.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Kaylin Hollander. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back here with the second half right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 23-17, the Trojans with the lead here at halftime, and it'll be the Cardinals with the ball to start the third quarter. The Cardinals will go left to right across your radio dial here in the second half. Trojans will go right to left. Trojans in the black uniforms, orange numbers, says Cambridge in white across their chest. The Cardinals in the white uniforms, red numbers, it says Cardinals in red across their chest. Trojans with their starters back out there. Cardinals the same. We'll give you the names here in just a second. As Biscup has it up to Brew, over to Herrick, Jake, and Neal. Give you 4 of them right there. Back into Biscup, working against Hoberty. Shots up, won't go. And Brohdey Wood grabs the rebound, kicks it out to Trompke on the outlet. Ryan Kermode, the other one out there for the Cardinals, is Trompke and Wood, as we said. Allmeyer, Taylor, and Hoberty out there for the Trojans. Trompke going to work, kicks over to Will Taylor on the right wing, working against Kermode. Goes back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty over to Trompke, almost thrown away by Neal. Trompke gets it inside. It goes to Brohdey Wood. He's fouled. Basket won't go, but Kermode's going to foul him. Off the glass, just a little too hard. It wouldn't fall in. And Ryan Kermode picks up his first foul of the ball game. And to send Brohdey Wood to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one off the rim, can't get it to go. Brohdey Wood's first free throw of the night, and he missed it. Second one coming up. And the shot's on the way, and it falls. 3 points for Brohdey Wood, now in a 7-point Trojan lead, 24-17. Jake and Neal working against Allmeyer. Gets to the left side. Coming up top, Brew. Back to Kermode. He's going to try to drive in. Stolen away by Hoberty. Into the hands of Will Taylor. It's knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. Great hands by Ben Hoberty out there on the defensive side. Checking in is Xavier Mitchell already here for the Cardinals. Coming in for Kermode. Kermode was the leading scorer last year. Struggled a little bit this year on the offensive side. Trompke going to work against Jake and Neal. Going to go down the right side. Kicks it out to Allmeyer on the wing. He'll get to the free throw line. Skip pass out to Will Taylor. Wide open 3. Buried it. Will Taylor with 8 for the Trojans, and they go up by 10. 27-17. Ryan Brew across the timeline. Hands it off to Neal. Neal, top of the key. Left side, Bizcup. Goes inside to Herrick. Herrick back up to Brew. Going to drive in. Knocked away. It's picked up by Trompke. Trompke going to go inside, working against Bizcup. Short corner shots up and in. Trompke with 7 now for the Trojans. 29-17, 12-point lead for Cambridge. Here's Mitchell inside. Herrick throws it up and in. Nice pass from Xavier Mitchell to Peyton Herrick for the Cardinals. Hoberty across the timeline. Top of the key. Goes left side here to Taylor. Back up top it comes Trompke. Right side to Allmeyer on the wing. Back over to Will Taylor. Down the corner, Trompke thought about the 3, now takes it. It's going to be long. Rebound, Xavier Mitchell. We're going to have a foul here. If he'd have been in position, he didn't touch him. And Allmeyer's going to pick up his third. 29-19, 10-point Trojan lead. 5:57 left here in the third period. Jake and Neal for the Cardinals bringing it up. It'd be picked up by Allmeyer. Goes right side. This is Mitchell. Mitchell inside, knocked away by Hoberty, and now Jake and Neal picks it up. It shoots. Can't get it to go, and Allmeyer's going to pick up his 4th. That'll bring in Maverick Webb. Allmeyer probably won't see the floor till the 4th quarter now. So Jake and Neal at the free throw line. Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brownlee Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Telephone Community Hospital, and Jake and Neal misses the first one. Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, First Central Bank, First State Insurance of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Great Plains Communication, Hilltop Seeds, Callie Nelms, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, and Hogemeyer Seeds bringing you today's ball game. Neal misses them both. Will Taylor goes up and gets the rebound. Out to Trompke on the outlet. Back to Taylor, and he's going to be fouled by Ryan Brew. Brew picks up his second. Second team foul in the Cardinals. Both teams with 2 here in the second half. Will Taylor to inbound it, going to get it into Hoberty. Hoberty on the left wing, guarded by Bizcup. Going to come back up top, gets it to Trompke. Right side, Maverick Webb. Webb back over to Hoberty. Left side it comes Trompke. Thought about the 3, drives against Neal. Skip pass back out to Webb. Wide open 3. Got it! Maverick Webb buries a 3. The Trojans go up 32-19, a 13-point lead. Bizcup. That'll work down against Trompke. Turns, hands it off to Herrick. Herrick working against Brohdey Wood. Gets it off to Brew. Brew gets it down the corner. This is Bizcup. He's going to drive baseline. Lays up the shot. It won't go. Gets his own rebound. It's knocked away by Brohdey Wood. Goes inside, and now a foul called. Didn't call him nothing in the first half, calling everything here in the second. It's going to be on Ben Hoberty, his second. So Bizcup at the free throw line. First one's on the way, swishes it. He's got 5 for the Cardinals. Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Lifetime Eye Care, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, and MMB Bank bring you to the game. Biscup hits both free throws, cuts the lead to 11, 32-21. 4:59 left. Trojans with the ball coming across the timelines. Trompke. Top of the key comes left side to Hoverty. Down the corner, Will Taylor. Skip pass back up to Maverick Webb. Right side it goes to Trompke. 3 from Trompke off the front of the rim. Won't go. Biscup pulls down the rebound. And it's knocked away. Ben Hoverty got it in his hands. And they got a timeout called by the Trojans. Hoverty with another steal. The defensive man on the night has been Ben Hoverty. 32-21 Trojans. Let's keep it right here. Let's talk to you about some wrestling that's going on for the Trojans and also the Medicine Valley Raiders. Medicine Valley right now, Josh Gage won his first match. Harley and Page lost their first. And Hunter also lost his first. And I'm sad to say I don't know all the Trojan or the Raider kids right now, so I don't have last names for them guys. Sorry about that. 8 Trojans wrestling in the semifinals in the morning. We'll give you their names here in just a second. Let's go ahead and see if we can get them in. Micah Gerlach, Angel Rodriguez, Dirk Sayre, Jacob Corbett, Adam Corbett, Ty Stan, Hunter Perch, and Jordan Roof all have won today and are in the semifinals. Gabe Huntley, Trev Burke, and Carter Haynes all lost. We'll have to wrestle yet today, I believe. Trompke down inside to Brohdey Wood at the block here on the near side. Has it knocked away, picks it back up, gets it to Trompke. Trompke going to work against Jake and Neal. Gets it back up top to Hoverty. Hoverty working against Biscup. Back to Trompke. Comes up top, Maverick Webb, wide open 3 from the top. Is going to be short off the front of the rim. Tipped around. Will Taylor gets the rebound. Working inside at the block. Can't get the shot to go. Might have been tipped from behind. Biscup with the rebound for the Cardinals, and here they come on the run. Maverick Webb takes a charge, and he did a great job. The little man gets down there, plants himself under the basket, and Biscup runs him over. 32-21 Trojans. Ryan Kermode checks into the ball game. Ryan Brew will go out. Trojans lead at 4:05 left in the third. They're up by 11, 32-21. Great play by the freshman Maverick Webb. Trompke will bring it across the timeline, working against Neal. Gets a screen from Wood. Going to drive inside, kicks it back out. Will Taylor comes back up top to Webb. Right side it goes to Hoverty. Hoverty working in against Biscup. Gets down low, kicks it back out to Trompke. Come back up top, Taylor. Left side it comes Webb. Back up top to Hoverty. Hoverty might have got away with a double dribble. Gets it out to Will Taylor. Taylor comes back up top to Trompke. Now to Maverick Webb. Left side, Hoverty. Wide open 3. And it's too long. And it's picked up by Trompke. He puts it in. Trompke on the rebound. Puts it in. He's got 9. 13-point Trojan lead. 34-21. 3:23 left here in the third. Biscup down in the corner to Herrick. Herrick's going to dribble back up top. Gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Neal. Neal for 3, and it got it. 8 points for Jake and Neal. Timeout by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 34-24. The Trojans up by 10. 3:11 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you along with August Miller back at the studios. We got 3:11 left in the third. It's 34-24. The Trojans with the lead, and they will have the ball coming right to left across your radio dial. Maverick Webb, Carson Trompke, Ben Hoverty, Brohdey Wood, Will Taylor out there for them. Jake and Neal, Xavier Mitchell, Ryan Kermode, Tucker Biscup, and Peyton Herrick out there for the Cardinals. Trompke going to work up top, gets it to Hoverty. Hoverty working against Biscup, comes back left side to Will Taylor. Taylor back up top to Maverick Webb. Over the right side to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Will Taylor. Throws it back up to Trompke. Trompke down in the corner to Webb. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Comes back up top to the top of the key. Hoberty, left side, Maverick Webb, wide open three. That's off the back of the rim, won't go. Ball's fought for, and it's on the ground. Will Taylor scoops it up for the Trojans. Gets it back to Webb. He loses the ball, and it's into the hands of Trompke. Down the lane he goes. Lays it up and in. Trompke with 11 for the Trojans, 36-24. Cambridge up by 12, 2:28 left here in the third. Herrick, top of the key, hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell out by the volleyball line, comes back to Jake and Neal, guarded by Webb. And Webb with a great job right there. Goes off his foot, though. And out of bounds. A great defensive effort by Maverick Webb. Jake and Neal to inbound it. Right in front of the Cardinal bench. Throws it in. It's Kermode working against Hoberty. Out to Herrick. Herrick tried to drive baseline. Wood stops him. Come back inside. Throws it up top. It's Neal. Almost stolen away there. Here's Herrick. Herrick back up top. Kermode. Gets it over to Bizcup. Bizcup hands it in. No, he fakes it and he's going to go down the lane. And he's fouled. Let's see who this is on. You're going to call this on Trompke, his third. I thought it was on Will Taylor, but Trompke's going to get it. Bizcup at the free throw line hits the first one. He's a perfect 3 of 3 right there from the charity stripe. He's got 7 points. Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Quality Urgent Care runs a restaurant. Bizcup hits them both. He's got 8. Bringing you tonight's ball game. 1:57 left in the third. Screen from Wood. Trompke goes to the right side, hands it off to Webb. Webb turns and going to try to get it. He's going to be tied up by Jake and Neal. It's going to be a jump ball. Belongs to the Trojans. So Webb will inbound it. Coming in. Gets it into the backcourt to Will Taylor. He's going to work up against Ryan Kermode. Taylor goes to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke working against Neal. Goes back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty left side to Webb. Back over to Trompke. Wide open three. Off the rim, won't go. Brohdey Wood with the rebound. Fights inside against Herrick. Goes up and he's fouled. Brohdey Wood will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Who's this on? It's on Peyton Herrick, his first. Both teams with 4. Brohdey Wood at the free throw line. Samway Floor Cut and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, and Valmont Irrigation bringing you the game. Wood hits the free throw, first one. Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics bringing you the game. Ryan Brew back in. Xavier Mitchell will go to the bench for the Cardinals. 37-26, Trojans by 11. Wood at the free throw line for his second one. 1:29 left in the third. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Bizcup gets the rebound for the Cardinals. Off to Neal. Neal working against Maverick Webb. Going to get a screen from Kermode. They throw it inside to Bizcup. Backdoor pass to Neal. Lays it up and it misses it. Almost airball. Brohdey Wood gets it off to Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor. Hands it off to Hoberty. Hoberty into the free throw line. Spin move off the glass and in! What a move by Ben Hoberty. He's got 10. 39-26, 1:04 left in the third. Trojans up by 13. Neal goes inside to Bizcup. Hands it off. Brew might have got away with the travel. Drives inside. Puts it up off the glass. Won't go. Maverick Webb with the rebound. Webb kicks it off to Trompke. 47 seconds left in the third. Trompke working against Neal. Gets inside over the top of Herrick. Won't go. Brohdey Wood pulls down the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. I think this is on Bizcup. And it is. It's his second. Trompke will inbound it. Box set out of the Trojans. They get it in. They get it into Webb in the left corner. Wide open three. It's short. Rebound. Brohdey Wood goes up and gets it. Back out to Webb. He's going to drive inside. Kicks it out to Trompke. 3 from Trompke. It's off the glass. Won't go. And Wood's going to get called for over the back this time. Yeah, that was a good call. Wood went up, but just if he wouldn't have reached over, that ball was coming back to him. 39-26, Trojans by 13, 28.4 left in the third. Cardinals with the ball going left to right. Got to come length of the floor. Ryan Brew across the timeline is going to be picked up by Will Taylor. Comes right side to Herrick. Herrick got it knocked away by Brohdey Wood. It's picked up by Bizcup in the backcourt, though. Brohdey Wood with great hands right there. Herrick, top of the key. Going to work right side. Gets it out to Jake and Neal. He got away at the travel. Turns, kicks it back out there to Bizcup. He goes inside, and we got a charge. Offensive foul call. I don't know if it's on Bizcup or it's going to be a moving screen on Kermode. And it is on Kermode, his second. He doesn't like the call, but those are judgmental ones. I mean, it's hard to tell. Mitchell checks in, as does Isaiah Neal for the Cardinals. Brew and Jake and Neal will get a seat here with 7.2 left in the third. And Brady Allmeyer is going to come in for Maverick Webb. Man, that's gutsy because you could get an accidental foul here with 7.2 left in the third. Allmeyer with 4 fouls. And Allmeyer, 6-5, gets to the top of the key, spins, looking around, going to kick it back up to Brohdey with 1 second left. He throws it towards the basket. Oh, off the rim. 39-26, Trojans lead it after 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Napa, get the good stuff.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you along with August Miller at the studios. Isaiah Neal, Xavier Mitchell, Ryan Kermode, Bizcup, and Herrick out there. And now got a foul on Maverick Webb for the Trojans. You got Maverick Webb out there, Will Taylor, Ben Brohdey, Carson Trompke, Brohdey Wood. Checking in will be Jake and Neal. He'll come in for Xavier Mitchell. Also back in, Ryan Brew comes in for Isaiah Neal. 39-26. Trojans up by 13, just starting the fourth quarter. Neal going to be picked up by Maverick Webb. Comes to the right side, hands it off to Bizcup. Guarded by Trompke. Goes to Ryan Brew. Comes back to the right side to Bizcup. And he wanted Peyton Herrick there, but couldn't get it to him. And he's going to drive inside. He traveled. And they're going to call a foul here on Trompke. I believe it's going to be his 4th foul. And it is. That is on Trompke. That's his 4th. 1-1 now for the Cardinals. Bizcup at the free throw line. He's 4 of 4 from there tonight. Makes the first one. Makes it 5 of 5. Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer. Cambridge Telephone, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, and Doyle Auto Repair. Bringing you tonight's ball game. Bizcup misses the second one. Rebound, Will Taylor. So Bizcup's first miss of the night. Maverick Webb down on the left wing. Back to Trompke. He's going to get to the top of the key. Works back up top. Goes to Webb on the right wing. Down the corner to Brohdey. Back up top, Will Taylor. He'll take the 3. It's off the front of the rim. Webb gets the rebound. Goes inside. Tries to throw it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's on Bizcup. It's his 3rd. First Central Bank, First State Insurance of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Great Plains Communication, Hilltop Seeds, Cali and Elm, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Lifetime Eye Care, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, MNB Bank. Bringing you tonight's ball game. Maverick Webb at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's on the way, and he misses. I think this is the first time I've seen him shoot free throws this year in a varsity contest. He misses the first one. Checking in, and we're going to have Hodge Rayburn checking in for Webb. And Webb misses the second one. A rebound, Peyton Herrick. Kicks it off to Ryan Kermode on the outlet. He's going to come up against Ben Hoberty. Kicks it up top. This is Bizcup. Left side, it goes to Neal. Back up top, Brew. Oh, and he ended knocked away by Maverick Webb. A steal. Webb going down the lane. Going to go up against Kermode. Lays it up and in. Maverick Webb at the basket. He's got 5 for the Trojans. 41-27. Going to be tough to pick a player of the game here tonight. Ooh, Neal. Ooh, that should have been a double dribble right there. He dribbled off his shoulder. Here's Kermode. Down the lane. Gets inside against Hoberty. Kicks it back out. Herrick wide open. Didn't take the three. Goes back up top. Gets it to Bizcup in the far corner. Bizcup trying to drive baseline. Gets inside. Throws it to Herrick. He goes by him. Ryan Brew picks it up. 3 from the top. Buries it. Timeout by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 41-30. Trojans by 11. 6:33 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
Get on the road with an auto loan with Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. We want to be your first stop when buying a vehicle or detour for an already financed vehicle. We offer loans with hard-to-beat interest rates that truly takes you places. Don't just love your car, but love the payments too. Apply on our website at MidwestLibertyFCU.org or zoom into Midwest Liberty, where you belong.
You belong.
High school sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you along with August Miller back at the studios. 41-30 your score right here. The Trojans with the lead. 6:33 left in the ball game. And the Cardinals, Trojans will have the ball if the Cardinals scored there. Ryan Brew hit a 3. Brew's got 5. That was his first three-pointer of the night. Brohdey Allmeyer back into the ball game. It's Allmeyer, Webb, Hoberty, Wood, and Taylor. No Carson Trompke right now. Going to give him a little bit of a blow. He's got 4 fouls also. Allmeyer comes right side, throws it to Webb. It's tipped away. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. So Webb to inbound it. Hit the referee and came back in, but the referee was standing out of bounds. So if they're in the backcourt, Allmeyer is going to be guarded by Neal. Oh, there's a foul by Neal, yes. I didn't think they were going to call it. They finally do. His second, and that'll set Allmeyer to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. So Allmeyer at the free throw line. One and one here from the freshman. Shots on the way. He misses it. Rebounds tipped around, and it's picked up by Xavier Mitchell. Up ahead it comes to Bizcup. Bizcup throws it into Herrick. He drives inside, puts it in. A little confusion on who was guarding who here. Allmeyer. Oh, and Brohdey Wood's got some blood coming from his face here. He got hit in the eye. And let's see if they can keep him in the ballgame. They got a certain amount of time to get the blood stopped here and keep him in the game. Looking for blood on the floor also. Yeah, you can see it now. It's out there by the free throw line and coming up. Ooh, yeah, now I see it all over. Brohdey had a pretty good scratch right there across his eyelid. I'm going to try to get something going here. I don't think it's a bad. I think it's just maybe like a fingernail cut there. I don't think it's a bad gash, but it's enough. Every time you get hit in the face, you bleed. You're going to bleed. I mean, yeah. Now looking at it, yeah, it's not a bad one at all. Yeah, he's got the blood wiped off his face. They're just going to put a Band-Aid on it, and referee coming over to check on him now and says, yep, caught an elbow. That's what he just told the referee. So 41-32. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Did you know that Stockman's Bank in Bartley is a full-service bank that serves all of Southwest Nebraska? We provide everything from personal checking accounts to large commercial loans. Our friendly staff is ready to help with your financial needs. So stop by and visit us at Stockman's Bank. Call at 308-692-3333 or visit us online at thestockmansbank.com. Stockman's Bank, we're still the old reliable. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
Quarter, 6 minutes left in the game, and they have the ball. Brohdey down the corner to Will Taylor, drives inside, puts it up on him. He's going to be fouled. Biscup's going to pick up his fourth, and that'll send Will Taylor to the line to shoot two. So Biscup picks up, he's their leading scorer today with 9 points. He's picked up his fourth foul. Will Taylor at the free throw line. First one, swish. 9 points for Will. Hilltop Seeds, Callie Nell, Hitch, and A Public Transit. Hogemeyer Seeds, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Lifetime Eye Care, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, bringing you tonight's game. Taylor misses the second one. Rebound Kermode for the Cardinals. Braden Miller into the ball game now. Going to be guarding Peyton Herrick. Then Jake and Neal goes inside for Biscup. Working against Will Taylor. And they're going to turn. They're going to try to get it out to Neal. They finally do. Guarded by Allmeyer. Gets it out to Kermode. Back up top it comes Herrick. Down to 5:35 left in the game. Here is Biscup. Oh, almost got a travel call right there. Throws it inside for Neal. He loses the ball. He's able to pick it back up. Now he's going to take the shot from the corner, and he drills it. Hits the three. That was a fantastic shot from Jake and Neal. Here's Brohdey. Down to Maverick Webb. Webb comes back up top to zone defense now. Now we got a foul from Mitchell. Xavier Mitchell picks up his third. Maverick Webb back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Nope, it's going to be two. That's a 10th foul, so we're shooting two here. Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. That's all, folks. MNB Bank, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, bringing you to the game. Maverick Webb is 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Just missed that one. Quality Urgent Care, River Valley Services runs a restaurant. Sandway Floor Covered in Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation. Also bringing you the game. Webb misses the free throw. Herrick loses it out of bounds, but it goes off Miller, and it's going to be Cardinal basketball. 42-35, a 7-point Trojan lead. 5:09 left in the game. And Jake and Neal bringing it up for the Cardinals. He'll be picked up by Allmeyer. Works to the right side. Now he's going to drive down the lane. Loses the ball. It's on the floor. Kermode picks it up, and he's... Oh! They're going to call a foul here on Braden Miller. Brohdey Wood getting ready to check back in now. Got the eye taken care of. Got the old tape around the head here as holding the Band-Aid on, and Kermode hits the first free throw. His third point of the night. 42-36, a lead down to 6 now. Trompke back into the ball game. Allmeyer will come out. 5:01 left in the game. Trojans by 6. Kermode at the free throw line. Shots on the way. He misses it. Rebound, Brohdey Wood. Woods had a great night on the boards. Him and Will Taylor. Will Taylor's been fantastic on the boards tonight. Here's Trompke. Working to the left side. Hands it off, and it goes off of Kermode and out of bounds. So Will Taylor to inbound right in front of the Trojan bench here. He's going to get it into Maverick Webb. Webb across the timeline. Oh, and he's going to call a travel. He didn't. So Jake and Neal bringing it across the timeline now for the Cardinals. Trojans up by 6. 4:44 left in the game. Neal for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Brohdey Wood. And Biscup just fouled out. And that'll send Brohdey Wood to the free throw line to shoot 2. Biscup's done. He's got 9 points. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. But Tucker Biscup is done for the night. He's their leading scorer this year, the freshman. Into the game comes Ryan Brew. So Brohdey Wood did a great job getting the rebound. He's got that eye bandaged up there. Let's see if that affects him right now. First free throw on the way. Rolls around, goes. He says, nope, not going to affect me at all there, buddy. 5 points for Wood. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Wood's second one. Shooter's roll. Got it. 6 points for Brohdey Wood. To get it into Brew. He'll bring it up. Going to be picked up by Hoberty. 8-point Trojan lead. Jake and Neal, top of the key, guarded by Maverick Webb. Webb's had a great night tonight. Here is Mitchell trying to go in, gets it back off to Brew, now to Kermode. Down the corner goes to Neal. Neal trying to get around, gets out to the wing, kicks it off to Brew. Guarded by Will Taylor, back to Neal. Inside it goes, it's knocked away from Mitchell. He puts it up and in, though. Mitchell got it right back and put it in. Here's Trompke with it. 4:09 left in the game. 6-point Trojan lead. Hoberty is backside to Will Taylor. Will Taylor throws it away. Turnover by the Trojans. They got a 6-point lead, 3:58 left in the game. Cardinals with the basketball. They're going to get it into Jake and Neal. He'll bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Webb. Get it into Peyton Herrick. Herrick back out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives down the lane, lays it up. It won't go. Rebound comes down. Hoberty's got it. He'll hand it off to Trompke. Slow things down, Coach Shepard says. Trompke guarded by Jake and Neal. Going to go left side. Drives inside. A little floater. He's fouled. They're going to have a foul here on Jake and Neal. And Trompke will go to the line to shoot 2. Jake and Neal picks up his third. So Trompke to the free throw line to shoot 2. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, MNB Bank, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications. Trompke misses the first one. In and out. Quality Urgent Care River Valley Services runs a restaurant, Samway Floor Covered in Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, bringing you tonight's ball game. Trompke at the line for his second one. Shots on the way. It's out the front of the rim. Rolls, won't go. Herrick pulls down the rebound, so Trompke misses them both. Up the floor comes Jake and Neal. Working on the left side. And kick it back out to Xavier Mitchell. Mitchell kicking it down the corner. This is Kermode to go inside to Herrick. Herrick working against Brohdey Wood. Shot blocked by Wood. Rebound Trompke. Trompke back over to Hoberty. Going to drive inside. Comes back up top to Webb. Over to Trompke in the corner. Wide open 3. Won't get it to go. Rebound, and it's going to be Will Taylor's going to get called for a foul here. Will Taylor picks up his third. It'll send Kermode, I believe, to the free throw line. Kermode on the night is 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Nope, it's going to be Peyton Herrick. Herrick has not shot a free throw yet tonight. He's got 8 points. 3:08 left in the game. The Trojans lead at 44-38. Peyton Herrick at the line for the Cardinals for a 1-and-1. Free throws on the way, and he got it. He got a pretty flat free throw shot right there, so the Trojans better be ready for a long rebound if he misses. 5-point game now. You have to lead to 4 with this one. Shots on the way. That was a better looking shot, and he made it. 10 points now for Herrick, 44-40. Trojans by 4. They led it by 13 to start the fourth. Will Taylor comes back to Hoberty. Hoberty working up top. Goes back to Trompke. Trompke back to Hoberty. Hoberty working left side. Going to hand it off to Will Taylor. We got a foul here by Jake and Neal. Neal picks up his fourth. That'll send Hoberty to the free throw line to shoot 2. The Trojans have not shot free throws very well tonight. They've missed 11. They are 5 of 16 on the night. Hoberty hits this one, though. Back to a 5-point lead. Allmeyer checks in. Webb goes to the bench. 2:48 left in the game. And Hoberty at the free throw line for the second one. It's out the front of the rim. Will Taylor has the rebound. Kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Back up top to Trompke. Wide open 3. It's blocked. And it kicked off Jake and Neal. Down the lane he goes. Going to lay it up and in. Timeout by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 45-42. It's suddenly a ball game. 2:36 left in this game, and the Trojans lead it. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
Get on the road with an auto loan with Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. We want to be your first stop when buying a vehicle or detour for an already financed vehicle. We offer loans with hard-to-beat interest rates that truly takes you places. Don't just love your car, but love the payments too. Apply on our website at MidwestLibertyFCU.org or zoom into Midwest Liberty, where you belong.
You belong.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. 45-42. Trojans lead it. 2:36 left in the game. They led it by 13 to start the fourth, but it's been all Cardinals here in the fourth. They have outscored the Trojans 16-6. Trompke going to get it up to Hoberty. Hoberty going to work down the lane. Kicks it inside to Brohdey Wood. He's fouled, and the shot won't go. Rolled around and fell off. But Brohdey Wood at the free throw line. Who's the foul on? Foul's on 0. Peyton Herrick, his second. 2 shots here. We're going to shoot 2 free throws every time there's a foul now, because both teams are going to have 10 on the Trojans' next foul. They've got 9 right now. The Cardinals have been at 10 for a long time. Free throw swish. Brohdey Wood gives the Trojans back a 4-point lead. Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Valmont Irrigation, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, bringing you tonight's ball game. Woods free throw, got it. He's got them both. He's got 8. 47-42, 2:25 left in the game. Trojans ahead, Cardinals with the ball. Neal, left side to Mitchell. Working against Trompke, gets inside, shoots, can't get the shot to go. Trompke pulls down the rebound. Up to Allmeyer. Down to Will Taylor in the corner. Back up top to Allmeyer. Now to Trompke, or to Hoberty, excuse me. Inside, Brohdey Wood wide open. Tried to lay it up, can't get the shot to go. Gets a rebound. Turns, puts it back up, misses again. Gets another one rebound. Puts it in, and he scores! Fouled on the play. Brohdey Wood, the old-fashioned 3-point play coming up. Back to a 7-point lead for the Trojans, 49-42. The foul is on number 10, Ryan Brew, his third. Brohdey Wood at the free throw line, trying to make it an 8-point ball game. Shots on the way, swoosh! He's got 11. Jake and Neal with the ball for the Cardinals, brings it up the floor. Going to be picked up by Will Taylor. Trying to work top of the key, works to the left side, hands it off to Brew. Brew comes back up top, picked up by Wood. That goes back to Jake and Neal, down to a minute 45 left in the game. Trojans up by 8, 50-42. Kermode, right side, an NBA 3. It's off the rim, short. Rebound, Will Taylor, out to Trompke. Trojans can slow it down now. Going to go down to Hoberty in the corner. Wide open is Brohdey Wood underneath, though. He's going to go up, lays it in. Brohdey Wood's come to life. He's got 13. He had 2 at halftime. He's got 11 in the second half. 52-42. Mitchell up top to Brew. His NBA 3 won't go. And Will Taylor with another rebound. Gets it off to Trompke, working against Jake and Neal. Trompke across the timeline. Going to get a screen from Hoberty. Comes back up top to Hoberty. Now over to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Mitchell. Goes back to Trompke on the right side up high. Traveled. Got away with it. Throws it over to Will Taylor. Taylor goes back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty drives inside. Turns and kicks it back to Trompke. 50 seconds left. Trojans up by 10. Trying to run this clock out. And I got a foul. Who's it on? If it's a Neal, he's done. Nope, it's on Brew. He picks up his 4th. Trompke at the line to shoot 2. 47.1 left in the game. 52-42. Trojans leading the Cardinals. Trompke on the night. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Free throw on the way. Swish. He's got 12. Brohdey Wood leads the Trojans with 13. Trompke's got 12. Ben Hoberty with 11. Will Taylor with 9. Trompke at the free throw line. Coach Shepard says, do not foul. 11-point game. He's talking to Will Taylor. He smiles back at him. Trompke shot the free throw. And Wood's going to get in the free throw lane too soon, they say. And so that's going to count as a miss for Trompke. The Cardinals are going to take their final time out of the ball game. 47.1 left in the game. Trojans 53, Cardinals 42. Back after this for the final 47. Right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cross Creek Golf Links is now on their winter rates. $20 will get you all the golf that you can play, and that includes the cards. They also have set their new membership rates for the 2023 season. Call the clubhouse today at 308-697-4768 to get a quote on 2023 membership and green fees. They still have the lowest rates around. Cross Creek Golf Links, your jewel of the Southwest.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
CMC, Trent Florm back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. The Trojans lead at 53-42. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Cardinals have the ball going left to right. Ryan Brew, top of the key, goes left side to Kermode on the wing. Back up top to Brew, now to Jake and Neal on the right side. He's going to try to drive, gets inside, lays it up, misses it. Will Taylor pulls down another rebound. Trompke out to Taylor, up to the head to Allmeyer. Allmeyer, top of the key, goes left side to Trompke on the wing, back up top to Will Taylor, and he's going to be fouled by Brew, and Ryan Brew has fouled out of the ball game. 5 points tonight for Brew. He went 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Will Taylor has been strong off the boards. He's got to have 10 rebounds tonight. He can have a double-double making one of these two free throws. He's got 9 points. He's looking to get 10. Number 5 checks in. That's Isaiah Neal. Will Taylor trying to make it a double-double. Misses the first one. Can he get the double-double? Get 10 points. Shots on the way. He does it. 10 points for Will Taylor. I think that's his second or third double-double this season. 54-42. Trojans with the 12-point lead. 19 seconds left. Neal over to Kermode. The Trojans are going to get the victory. Neal from the volleyball line buries it. He's got 16, lead all scorers here tonight. And now Kermode fouls Ben Hoberty with 10 seconds left. Hoberty will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Man, that's going to be a tough decision on who to pick for Amateurs Brown Group players of the game tonight. Hoberty's first one, swish. I'm going to call it game over. They're up by 10 with 10 seconds left. Alma out of timeouts, too. Hoberty with 12, looking to make it 13, and he does not. He missed it. Rolled around in and out. Kermode up ahead. It goes to Herrick. Trojans can just stand in place now. 4 seconds left. Neal's going to take the three to pad the stats. He misses it. Rebound Allmeyer, and that's going to be the game. 55-45, the Trojans with maybe their biggest win of the season as they upset the Cardinals. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Cabelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Valmont is a leader in the industries that they serve, creating a vital infrastructure and advancing agricultural productivity. Valmont and McCook is part of over 80 manufacturing facilities, doing business in over 100 countries. They're committed to leverage innovation to make our world better. Valmont, improving life in Southwest Nebraska and around the world. Learn more online at valmont.com.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Napa,
Get the good stuff.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
The most coverage lives here.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Fulham back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in sports injuries, or surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving an area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. And surprisingly, we got Coach Shepard coming right up here. I'm Trent Fulham, joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, you guys don't want to make anything easy, do you? You guys had a good ball game tonight, but make some free throws. It's a blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. Probably just need to shoot more in practice. To be honest, Trent, we haven't been in a ton of games like this.
Right.
And so, it's just a different pressure when you get into a game like that, and you got to make those. But it's good for us. We got to start getting in those situations. The boys are probably getting tired of me quoting the stat, but in the last 2 years, we've won 27 games now. Before tonight, it was 26 games, and we had played 26 teams with losing records. And, it's not like we only beat teams with losing records. We've had some good wins. But I just said, we have to start competing with these teams.
Right.
We can't just pick on, teams who aren't very good, and we've been taking care of those, and that's great. But we decided, this week especially, it's time for us to start competing with those type of teams. And if we're going to do that, then we're going to have to start making our free throws, because we let them back in it there. We had built a nice little lead going to the fourth quarter. Our defense was playing at a really high level, but when you play a good team, they're going to start finding their stroke at some point. And
yes.
Jakin really did there in the fourth quarter. He's a really, really good player, and he had some big shots there for him to kind of get him back in it. But it was just our defense and rebounding all night. That was really what carried us. We said that the tougher team was going to win tonight, and I don't know that if in general we are tougher than they are, but I thought tonight, at least on the rebounds, on the defensive end, we were very, very tough, and that was huge.
Yeah, Will Taylor did. He's got to have a double-double tonight. I mean, he's got 10 points. I don't know how many rebounds. He had to have 10 in the first half, I think.
Yeah. He's been playing at a really high level. We kind of talked last night. He's kind of seeing that the end is near. He's taking it upon himself to be one of the guys who says, no, we're gonna play with these type of teams. And he's had some huge games lately. He just missed a double-double last night. I think this would have been his third or fourth in a row.
Right.
He's playing at a really high level. He's playing with confidence. I think his defense has just improved a ton. And then his rebounding is for a guard, probably as good as anybody in the conference. He just goes up there and gets it. He's strong with it. He kind of uses that work he's always done in the weight room he puts it to good use on the glass.
Yeah, and if you look up and down the stat sheet, I mean, you're spread out to the scoring. I mean, you've had a pretty balanced scoring there tonight. I think 4 guys in double figures tonight, 2 of 12, and 13 from Brohdey Wood, and he has a cut eye. He's on the boards. I mean, it was a team effort. Maverick Webb comes in the ballgame. He only scores 5 points tonight, but you put him on Jake and Neal, their best guard, and he got several steals against him and did a great job really handling him, I thought.
Yeah, just a total team effort tonight. Even those guys we threw out there for 45 seconds, all of a sudden Hodge got an offensive rebound.
Yes.
Markel played some good defense in the first half. But it's, kind of the usual suspects. Carson had a nice game, got himself into some foul trouble, and we kind of had to survive without him there.
Yep.
But he did a nice job commanding the floor after some early turnovers. We talked about Will. Ben had some really huge plays.
Yes.
And what goes overlooked with Ben a lot is when he attacks, he's always looking for his teammates. And, Brohdey ends up with 13 with 8 there in the last 2 minutes. And Ben found him on all 4 of those.
Yes.
And that was just absolutely
he had some
huge.
Great passes to him.
And he got his 12 points too. He had a huge game. Brady got into some foul trouble, but I thought he was playing really well. He was guarding Jakin early on, and Jakin had 4 in the first half. He did a really nice job on him. And then, like you said, Mav came in, and Mav took the ball from him first time he was in there.
Yep.
And then Mav hit a big shot, and then got that nice layup layup over Kermode, which was huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we kind of told Brohdey, man, we should have cut your eye just before the game started, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's not seeing quite as much, so he's focused on what he's doing. But he had some nice finishes down there. He had a couple nice rebounds toward the end as well.
And Ben Hobart, he came down and made a nice spin move down here late in the game, late in the third quarter there, when you guys were kind of struggling to get some points. All of a sudden comes down and makes this fantastic spin move, lays the ball up off the glass over the top of Herrick. And I mean, so just little things like that just all of a sudden would light a spark for you guys.
Yeah, it really was. You're exactly right. Carson hit a floater over Herrick. Ben had that spin move. Mav had that steal and layup. It was just anytime they would start inching closer, we'd find a way to pull back away until the very end. And then it got real close in a hurry. But no, it was just a fun game. We don't necessarily need to play with a chip on our shoulder, but, we heard people saying that we had the easy side of the RPAC East tournament draw, and we heard that. We knew they were talking about it. And our guys, they kind of have, pretty good ears when it comes to that kind of stuff. They hear that stuff, and they don't like it. And so, we wanted to come in here and compete with them. Like I said, we just felt like it's time for us to start competing with better teams. Tonight, last night was an opportunity to do that. We did, toward the end. Tonight was an opportunity to do that, and then we got another one tomorrow that's going to be a similar challenge, probably maybe even the best of the three, despite what their record is. They're just a very good team. So
Chase County coming to town tomorrow night. It's an afternoon ball game, starts at 5:00, I believe, or 4:30. Yep. And so Chase County, they're a C1 school, so they're coming in. They're a lot bigger than you guys. That doesn't always mean anything either. But like I said, it's another chance for you guys to really compete here and find out. if you can beat them again, that's got to build some confidence coming into the district switch coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're a great program. They maybe don't have quite as much talent as they've had 2, 3, 4 years ago, but they do their stuff really well. They play a ridiculous schedule, and that's why their record will look like it will when you see it tomorrow. But they go compete. They play super hard. When they play smaller schools, they usually have a lot of success. And like I said, it's just another great opportunity for us to go compete with a good team, a well-coached team, a disciplined team, and it's going to be fun to see our guys. This will be our third game in 3 days, and we kind of joke that they don't need practice this time of year; they just need to go play. We made that happen, but it'll be another great opportunity. They have the Anderson kid. I think he had 27 against us or something crazy last year. He's finally a senior, but he's going to be tough. I talked to Coach Rath from Hitchcock County. They played him recently, and he was like he's just an athlete unlike anything we had seen this year yet. So that's going to be a tough matchup. We're going to have to be ready to guard. They have some sophomores who are really good players as well, Lemke, and I'm drawing a blank on the other kid's name, but they can score the ball, they can defend at a really high level because they've been guarding very, very talented team, even the number one team in Class C1. They played Ogallala earlier this year, and so they're used to guarding really, really good players. And we're going to have to be on top of our game tomorrow. We're going to have to recover quickly. We had a lot of guys play a lot of minutes tonight.
Yes.
I don't think Will might have came out for 30 seconds there. I think he played the whole game until Brohdey cut his eye open. He didn't come out very much. Ben didn't come out very much. So it'll be another great test at senior night. That'll be a good chance to honor our three seniors. Obviously I've had the opportunity to coach Will and Jackson for the last 3 years, and it's been a pleasure coaching those guys and seeing them develop. And then it's been cool adding Nick this year as well. So it's going to be a great chance to honor those guys, and then hopefully send them out on the right note.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and visit with us, and congratulations on a big win tonight. And let's go get another tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications, online at pnpt.com.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high-quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats for tonight's ballgame. First of all, for the Cardinals, Peyton Herrick had 10 points. He went 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Tucker Bizkop with 9. He went 5 of 6. Ryan Kermode with 3. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Xavier Mitchell with 2. Ryan Brew had 5. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. And Jake and Neal had 16 for the Cardinals tonight. They lead them in scoring. He went 2 of 6 from the charity stripe. Cardinals go 10 of 17 on the night, 59%. For the Trojans tonight, Carson Trompke had 12. He was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Will Taylor with 10. Also, he had a double-double tonight. I know he did. He had 15 rebounds, if not more. 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Ben Hoberty with 12. 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. Brady Allmeyer with 3. Maverick Webb with 5. And Brohdey Wood had 13 for the Trojans to lead them in scoring. He went 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Man, tough one to pick on the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight. I'm going to go with Will Taylor just because he had the double-double. I mean, and the boards tonight, I mean, they were just outstanding. I would wish I'd kept track of the number of rebounds he had. My other one tonight, a lot of guys scored a lot of points tonight. A lot of guys did a lot of things. I thought Maverick Webb came off the bench tonight and just played fabulous defense. As Coach said, he got a steal the first time against Jake and Neal, the first time he touched the ball when he was in on defense. The next time he gets another steal from Jake and Neal, he goes up, scores a layup over Ryan Kermode. He had a big 3. Unfortunately, went 0 of 4 from the free throw line, but freshman, he'll work on that. He had a tight game like this. It's a big one. Can't blame the freshman for having a little bit of nerves right there. Did have 5 points tonight, but he just played a tremendous job on the defensive end for the Trojans. Came in and got a lot of minutes when Allmeyer got in foul trouble. So I thought Maverick Webb and Will Taylor are going to be our Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Our quarter scores tonight. The Trojans led 13-8 after the first quarter. They outscored the Cardinals 10-9 in the second to take a 23-17 lead into the half. In the third quarter, they outscored the Cardinals 18-9. They were up big, 39-26, going into the fourth quarter. The Cardinals would battle back in the fourth quarter. They would cut the lead down to 4, but the Trojans would win it in the end. They got outscored 19-16 in the fourth quarter, but held on to win 55-45. We're going to take one last break. We'll come back and wrap things up here from Alma on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios. We're live here from Alma. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Final scores once again tonight. The Trojan girls, they went down tonight 46-36. They had a tough game. They came back. They got it back close, but just could not quite get over that hump. Once again, 4 points in the second quarter. Once again, that one bad quarter killed them again this evening. Their Amateur Bar and Grill players of the game were J.C. Kent and Brylan Springer. And their next action is Tuesday, starting in sub-district play. They're the number 2 seed in the district. They will take on Sandhills Valley. and then those games played in Hay Center to be at 7 o'clock. We're going to have the first game of that game between Maywood Hay Center, and they'll play either Maxwell or Highline. So we'll have that game first, and then we'll come into the Trojan game afterwards. So the Trojan game will start right after the Maywood Hay Center game. We will have both broadcasts for you. For the Trojan boys tonight, they get the win 55-45 over the Cardinals. Will Taylor and Maverick Webb were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. Enjoy good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Trojan boys are back in action tomorrow afternoon. JV game will be at 3 o'clock. If you can't make it, come listen to us on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC, the Taco John's. The game's scheduled to start at 4:30, but it may go a little bit early depending on how that JV game goes out. I don't think they're playing a full 4 quarters of JV, so it may go a little bit early, but right now it's scheduled to start with the Taco John's pregame show at 4:10 and the tip-off set for 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. It's Cambridge Trojans and Chase County Longhorns and a boys-only game tomorrow from Cambridge. We're going to wrap things up here tonight for all the folks back at Hometown Family Radio. For August Miller, doing a fabulous job once again this evening. I've almost taken her for granted as good a job as she does. I need to not do that because she's very vital to my being on the air here tonight. So, but for August Miller, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
high school basketball on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you in part by exclusively from Great Plains Communications and these local sponsors: Acres Equipment McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brohdey Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Telephone, Community Hospital, Crabelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair in McCook, First Central Bank, First State Insurance of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Hilltop Seeds, Cali Nelms, Hitchin Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Hunneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Lifetime Eye Care, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, NC Plus Hybrids Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, Quality Urgent Care, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Valmont Irrigation, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.